Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. It's Angel Rain. I definitely want to thank you for supporting me, watching my channel, and I also wanted to mention that I have recently saw a video on Instagram. It's about a brawl, a big fight that took place on Spirit Airlines. I don't know what is going on. Why is this even happening in a space where, first of all, the plane is probably like 35 to 60,000 miles up in the air, and people are not thinking besides just out of control, irrational behavior for whatever reason. This clip that I'm going to show you is nuts. I saw it on Hollywood Unlocked. I decided to share it because I just felt like, this is something that's just beyond crazy. And I also did make a video a year ago talking about similar things like this, which I'm sure you guys have heard about it because both incidents were viral, about a plane situation where people are fighting flight attendants, people getting crazy, acting out of control, whatever the case is. It's nuts. It just shows things still have not changed. Things are just getting worse. As you turn around, there's always something. So I definitely want to share these clips with you just to, let you see what's been going on. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts and opinions, and I like to see a lot of that. And feel free to, definitely tell me what you think, how you feel. If you know more about the story, feel free to share that with me as well, because I know this is something, I don't know if it'll go viral, but it's definitely things that's just been occurring. But definitely watch these clips. I'm going to show them to you, so feel free, tune in.
Oh my goodness! Fuck you, fucking bitch!
Today, traveling is just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just so much disturbances going on. And I swear, traveling on the airplanes and going anywhere today, you just don't know what to expect because you just hear so much stuff happening on the news, social media. And my friend also has been sending me some videos of the situations that has occurred in the past few months, and people are just really going crazy to the point it is just bonkers. People are just literally acting a complete fool. I mean, a complete fool. And it just makes you think, like, do you want to even do anything right now while this is the time? Because summertime is when everybody goes somewhere and travel, and this is the time where most people take their vacations because the weather's beautiful and you want to be somewhere else versus being where you are. You want to have a different experience, and you want to do a lot of things before it gets cold. And even at a time like this, where we've been dealing with the pandemic for over a year, I totally understand why the airline services is booming and why business is really taking off. And it's just unfortunate that so much situations are occurring where it's making it unpleasant to even be on an airplane or even travel somewhere because you don't even know what to expect. It's crazy right now. And I'm going to mention two situations that I have noticed, and they have gone viral. So I'm sure they've been seen everywhere because it's all over social media. One situation was when the young lady that was sitting more towards the back of the plane, she was going back and forth and had a few exchanges with the flight attendant. I'm not sure what happened before it was recorded, but all I know is that I just seen her get up out of her seat and was literally punching the flight attendant in her face. That's terrible, and that's unfortunate. Because I'm sure she didn't go to work expecting to have this type of situation happen to her. Who want to go through that on a day at work? But that was one situation that was really sad that happened to that flight attendant, where a gentleman had to come in and try to help because this girl was really going in. And she's at her job. There's only so much she could do when she's at work. So I can kind of understand the situation. But another situation I also want to bring up is there was a gentleman as well that was on a plane, and he was, I believe it might have been no one else sitting next to him because you didn't see anyone because he had the 3 seats that was pretty much empty except for the one he was sitting in. And he was leaning over, carrying on, just verbally going on and on and on, getting up at his seat, just out of control. Plane is literally flying in the air. They had to duct tape him to his seat. It's unfortunate that they did it and they were reprimanded for that, but he was unruly. And they had to find a way to make it safe for themselves as well as other passengers on the airplane. It's sad. And what's so crazy is that it wasn't too long ago when I was supposed to actually fly and go somewhere. But my flight was canceled. So it is what it is. Maybe it's a reason and a good cause for that. Even though the planes that canceled were Spirit Airlines and American Express, I just felt all type of nerves and uncomfortable and not sure if I even wanted to go because of all the things that were occurring. Because it takes the enjoyment and pleasure out of even doing things like this because of situations that's occurring and all these events that's taking place right now. So much stuff going on around the world that people are really freaking out. And I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that maybe something might have occurred. Maybe they're going through something. You never know what people are going through. And maybe they're just angry and just acting out. Or just something that may have been said the wrong way, taken the wrong way. And that's what caused that situation to be what happened. But it's just so unfortunate because a lot that's taking place, we got to understand there's things that is just something you just can't control and things that are really out of control. And right now, we tend to forget that there's things that's also important, and that's thinking about mental well-being, mental health. Unfortunately, right now, it is crazy. And I mean, just doing anything, being anywhere, it just makes me feel like, I don't know what is it. I don't know if it's just, something that maybe I'm just not totally uncomfortable with. I'm sure there's some people that may feel the same way, that is pretty much aware of it, or has some idea, and just literally just seeing all of this and just thinking to themselves like, my goodness, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, this is something that will definitely, make you think a little bit, like what's going on, like, and some that have the same common thoughts and feelings about, you could be outside, you don't know what to expect. Some things are just so unpredictable, some is because people are out here getting hurt, people out here getting shot and killed. It's just nuts. It's crazy all over. And it's not even just so much of the community, the area. This is happening all over the country, where I've told one of my friends, it just may be some serious security when you fly on an airplane. There's already security in the airport. So I wouldn't be surprised it's security on the airplane with the flight attendants, because people are just losing it and going crazy. That they may have to have security right there to control that unruly passenger. People already getting kicked off the plane for not wearing their masks. That's just the time we're living in. That's just the rules, not wanting to follow restrictions. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is right now. And my thing is that it's so bad that I understand that things happen, but it's like we're in a time where you just can't just do anything. You got to be careful. And it's unfortunate that flight attendants can't go to work without something happening. And I'm sure they're aware of these experiences and they have been through things like this so they can be more equipped and more prepared. But they're going to probably be even more prepared if this becomes a constant situation. It is what it is. Like I mentioned, a trip, I did it. But a few months back, I did take a trip. And that experience was not so good. I was on Spirit Airlines. I had a lot of things being said about it, whatever, naysayers here or there about flying on that airline. To me, it wasn't even really about the service very much, but it was just the way the flight went and just the passengers in regards to how some people felt about certain things. And it was just crazy because even from the start, it was already not immediate takeoff. That was already a situation with the complaining and the energy of just unhappy, you know, vibes and whatever. And then when we land, it's like, come on, we gonna get off the plane, relax. It don't need to be no extra verbal words, any altercations. Didn't even get to the dock to even let the plane let us off, so we can go ahead and grab our luggage and go. Not even. People just getting all impatient, and it's totally unacceptable. It's like, calm down, we're gonna get off. They're just taking the necessary steps to tell people to sit down, hold on for a minute, you're gonna get off the plane. I don't know, that's just how it is now. But I was hoping I wouldn't have to deal with that in the future, and even more intensified because of what's going on. I just want to come on here and just express my feelings, my thoughts, and just say it's just crazy, it's horrible right now. And even when I see some alerts of other things going on that's happening around you, it's always something. So all you gotta do is just be careful, be aware, be, you know, very cautious, and just pay attention to your surroundings and just be safe.
And that video that you just saw with Happiness Spirit Airline, and then me taking it back a year ago to explain situations that's been happening with airlines and incidents, similar, just crazy. It is what it is. It's like, this is the time we're living in. This is what we're dealing with now. So it's like, anytime you go somewhere, you just have to have your antennas up. You just have to be aware of what's happening, because anything's possible. Where you could just be in a flight and something just pops off out of nowhere. I still have my reservations on traveling or not, even though I love to do it. But if this is what it's about, I have to be cautious now if I even decide to go anywhere, because this is what's happening now. It's crazy, but I don't know the whole story. I'm not sure what even sparked this whole outrage. It just was recorded from the time that the incident had happened. But I have another clip, and I'm going to show you, that I had just recently looked at, that was like about a few days ago or a week ago. I definitely want to say thanks for tuning in, and have a great day. Be safe.